Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Pioneering MTG Online. My name is Nick and today I'm going to be bringing you Bant Auroras. Yes, so basically those who already know, with Bant Auroras you use as many low level creatures as you can, aiming for Paradise Druid. You buff him up with a whole load of enchantments and you just go in for the swing and deal as much damage. So I'm going to go through the deck and then I'll explain why I've gone for the Bant approach. So, in the deck we're of course running Alseid of Life's Bounty, Karametra's Blessing, Sentinel's Eyes, all that glitters, Angelic Gift, Transcendent Envoy, Towering Wave Mystic, Paradise Druid, Season of Growth, Setessan Training, Dovin's Veto, Hydra's Growth, Setessan Champion, and Lurrus of the Dream Den. And then, as you can see with the land base, it's not all over the place, but it definitely helps with what we need with the plains, the islands, forest, Hallowed Fountain, Temple of Garden, Temple of Plenty, Breeding Pool, Temple of Mystery, and Fabled Passage. So, first of all, this is definitely my take on it. It's a definite jank deck, that's for sure. But, of course, how does it work? So, Paradise Druid, it has hexproof. So we would want to put as much stuff on it, like all the glitter, Sentinel's Eye to give it vigilance, just to go back, all the glitters gives it +1/+1 for each other artifact and enchantment. So, and with Transcendent Envoy, it makes all the Auroras at -1 cost. Then we have our card draw for this deck that helps us as we go on with Season of Growth, and where is it? Season of Growth and Setessan Champion. Do apologize for that. But as you can see, Season of Growth, every time you target a creature with a spell, you draw a card. And then with Setessan Champion, every time an enchantment enters the battlefield, it gets a +1/+1, and you draw a card. So we want to try and get these two in the battlefield while we're buffing up our creatures to do as much damage as possible. Now you're wondering, where does the blue come in? For starters, it comes in with the Dovin's Veto just to help with some pesky planeswalkers, enchantments, anything that could derail us. And then the Tower Wave Mystic. This is really to help because, of course, every time it deals damage, you mill your opponent for its power, for the amount of damage that is done. So while we are buffing Paradise Druid, if we can get Towering Wave Mystic onto the battlefield, we want to buff him as well, because the stronger he is, the more cards we're going to be able to mill our opponent. Now, I know there are a lot of decks out there that rely on being milled, getting as many cards into the graveyard, and then they probably come out, such as the new Cycle deck that's out. Because, of course, every time, if they have Zenith Flare, they can deal us damage for the amount of Cycle cards in the graveyard. Or if we're up against Gyruga. Gyruga? You know, the blue-black fella mills the top 4, you get a permanent, brings it back. So the idea with this is we hope to mill them as fast as possible, but we're mainly just trying to do as much damage. That's again why we have the Dovin's Veto. That's why we have Karametra's Blessing, and so on. And not just that, Lurrus. Of course, we're not going to be running him as a companion in this deck. We are just going to be running him in the main board because he is fantastic. Yeah, sure, we're not going to get Setessan Champion back or Hydra's Growth, but we are going to get everything else. So we can just keep going and going and going with it. So we're just going to move on to the sideboard. So those who wish to use it for best of 3, in the sideboard, we are running Apostle of Purifying Light. This is fantastic. For starters, 1 is a protection from black, and you can exile target card from an graveyard. Devout Decree, another exile card, great for red and black planeswalkers. Essence Scatter, when it gets to when you're up against some gnarly creature decks and you need to stop them, especially these mutate decks, you need to get rid of them. Destiny Spinner, especially this is just fantastic for this deck. especially when you're up against control, because all your spells, all your creatures and enchantments cannot be countered. And plus, you can start turning your lands into creatures as well. Then we have Return to Nature, mainly useful for the exile part, but it is useful. Mystical Dispute, again for those control players. Yes, I'm running Teferi in the sideboard of this deck. Mainly for the fact that we can give our stuff flash, but again, it's just for that annoyancy of bouncing an opponent's stuff, drawing a card, so on and so forth. And last but not least, a Leyline of Sanctity. This is just great for if you're playing against mono red, especially with the amount of spells they have that target you or any other target you personally. So yeah, that's the sideboard. Now, I just need to put into a note that this deck and the filming of this deck was done, well, before the banning of Agent of Treachery and Fires of Intervention. So there's a good chance that during today's game we are going to come up against them. So don't get a little confused when you see them. But yeah, that's the deck. Let's crack on. Alright, so we've got Paradise Druid, we've got all the glitters. It's a start. And we do have a Lurrus if need be. Mono red! Get that out. Swinging for 3. It's gonna be the Torben mono red, that's for sure. Oh bosh, that's what it is. Paradise Druid. And we get the champion out, then literally this is what we have to do. Oh, Annex. No blocks, take it free. Risking it. I can get rid of that Annex. Well, we can get the Towering Wave Mystic. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Yes, we can if Paradise Druid stays alive. I was wrong. That's fine. Oh, 10th Street Dodger. I'll block him. Has a shock in hand, of course he does. So, we'll go Paradise Druid. All the glitters, buff him up. If he's got a Torben, then it's going to be worrying time. Robber of the Rich. That's a little upsetting. What does he steal? Huh? You can use it only to buff. That is it. If I take the 6, I'm down to 4. But then he'll... Boo! He can buff one of his creatures. Well, let's just see what happens. I'm not going to block. He'll buff one of his creatures by 2. Or not. Fabled Passage. We'll get some blue out. Get the towering. Alright, there's the island. Or do we get Lurrus out? Oh, lifelink will be good. We need lifelink. We are on a fine edge right now. We gotta block everything. I mean, everything. And now Robber out of the Rich has to go. Although if he's got a skewer, one's gonna get skewer or shock, it's game over. Oh no, wait, got about Lurrus. No, Embercleave for the win. Oh, survival of the one. Well, there's the second Embercleave. Well, we can't afford to take any more damage. Go with the escape card. Gain some life from Lurrus. Whew. That has to die. And I'd rather not risk Lurrus, so our best bet is to put the Paradise Druid under the bus of a Tin Street Dodger. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot Tin Street Dodger can do that. He's probably got a... No. Survive? Survive! We are on edge right now. Okay, he's gone. Okay. 2 lands, creatures. We can't get a Towering Mystic out for a while, but we can keep ourselves alive. I say that's a keeper. Ooh, cycling. Oh. Oh, he said hello. Let's say hello back. Hello. Do apologize, but I'm going to be dealing some damage to you. And he's going to do it back. Alright, so. Bit of a pain, but it's fine. We can get... I say we just go for some trample, buff them up a bit more. More mana. That is what we need. Next turn, we'll get the Towering Mystic out. The problem is, I'm worried, again, playing against Cycle Deck, if we start milling him, we really need to try our best and hit all of his Zenith Flares, because they're the ones that are going to do us some serious damage. And now we're back down to... Well, is he going to attack with both? I think he'll... Yeah. Goes down to 18. He's got 5 in the graveyard at this point in time. Well then. We're just going to have to up the ante and get more enchantments out. Yeah. No, we need buff spells, so when we get ours out, we're in a good place. Quite upset that we can't use the Towering Wave Mystic yet. Oh well. He can Zenith Flare us for 5. Second main. What's he gonna do? More. You know what? I say we get the Towering Wave Mystic out. Ooh, yes. Yes, 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 please. I want you to worry about the Alseid. Worry about the Life's Bounty, my friend. Oh. No. Kind of saw that coming. But that's why we have another one. Alright, that's one Zenith Flare out. That's 2 Zenith Flares out. So far, he can 6 cycling. Ooh, lifelink. Go on, go on, go on. Keep cycling. Forget Lurrus, this is going to be a bit more painful for him. But we didn't. We can go. Vigilance! 1, 2. Ooh, more mana. We'll get some more white. Get another plains on the battlefield, because that way I can get Alseid out. Excuse me 1 second. I'd like to go, let's get rid of 10. Alright. Let's have a look, shall we? We put 23 cards in the battlefield into... He can Zenithflare us for 18 if he pulls another one. So we really have to just keep pushing on him. That's the best we can do. $19. Okay, he cannot Zenithflare us. 20. 21. Okay, so if he pulls a Zenithflare, he's used 2. He's used 2. We just need to hit the others. So what do? Swing with everything. Gain some life. Apparently draw some more mana. Whoa. There's a Zenithflare. That's 3. $26. If he doesn't have it now. Oh, go on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be the Zenithflare. Don't. Oh, no. Oh, okay. He didn't do it. He didn't get it. It's okay. We still got 15 cards to get through, and he's on 6 life. He's got 14 cards to get through. Ooh. It's becoming a little tough now. We really need to buff him up. And there it is. There's the hook, line, and sinker. We are safe from that last Zenithflare. Whew! Carrying Mystic does his thing. There's the last one. Ah, yes. Woo! Well, that's not a hand we can keep because we're in the wrong colors from mana. Ah, yes, that's better. We'll put the Dovin Veto down. Away. Away, down. So, start off with the Alseid. Season of Growth. Paradise Druid. No. Paradise Druid. Champion. Oh, we're still getting the champion. Hurrah! What deck are you playing? Could it be that annoying little deck that gives us the reason to ban Agent of Treachery? Champion. Rather not lose to Paradise Druid just yet. Fires! You are the reason we lost Fires of Intervention! People like you! You're a bad man for making such awful decks and making me lose my cards. Oh, it's a land destruction deck. Luckily, we've got plenty of lands. I'm now upset that I put that Dovin Veto to the bottom. Oh well. I'd be upset, but I've still got more mana in hand, so, and because we can keep drawing, it's fine. If we can get a Dovin Veto, we'll be safe. Well, that's not a Dovin Veto. Hey look, Season's Growth. He's not running white, so I don't have to worry about Teferi. That's one upside. Land destruction. No, I think we're going to need to keep all the land we can draw at this point in time, clearly. Well, we didn't get to mill him. I mean, he still has a chance to do a board wipe. I mean, there are plenty of board wipes in his colors. I'm sure. Hello, Uro. How's it going? Pleased to meet you. That's one. We go for the attack. No point. Need. Oh, we'll keep that on top. He might be out of. Okay, I dare you. I'm now a little upset that I went with the Paradise Druid. I should have kept the mana open first. That's where I went wrong. Look. If he has a board wipe, then I'm a little on the painful side. I mean, what could he have? A little nervous now. We're so close. Damn. Land destruction deck. At least we haven't seen an Agent of Treachery. Although saying it out loud now, it's got me a little concerned. Oh, he's only got 6 mana. He can't really get one out. Still terrified. Still terrified. One spell. 2 spells. There it is. Yeah, we'll have to keep that. At least he can't get Uro out. Just hope he doesn't blow our lands up. It's 1 mana. Well, 1 mana, 1 spell. Stop blowing up my stuff! So glad we got 2 Seasons of the Growth. At least we can try and get more mana out. Alright, going for the swing. Good, good. That's what we needed. Stop blowing up my mana! It's not nice. What is it? Return target spell. Oh, no. Another board wipe! Yay! Not really. Stop it. Alright. Just gotta keep... We really just have to keep pushing on this guy. He's used 2 board wipes. Oro. Oh. I mean, we... Hopefully we can pump him up to 5. Hopefully. Well, 5. If he gets Ura out a gate, which he is, it's going to be 8. All the glitters. We could get 2 all the glitters out of it. 3, 6. I think it's possible. All the glitters. All the glitters. And there we go! Unfortunately, we had to go through the usual Aurora's beatdown, but... Alright, so we've got creatures, we've got a lot of stuff. I say we keep it. I mean, plenty of forest, that's for sure. Oh, again, all the forest. If next we can get plains, I'll be happy. A set of planes. Still in lava coil range. Okay, no lava coil. Well, we're definitely out of destructive range. That's for sure. All the tokens! Yeah, we'll keep that. I know we should really do some swinging, but I have a fear that he's just going to buff up his creatures a lot. Alright, Season's Growth, show me something good. Oh. Come on. Don't do this to me now. Okay. Okay. Not trample, but at least we know. Come on, double draw. Mana. Mana. It's going for the 16 swing. Getting plenty of mana. Oh no. No, he's only got 1 non-human. Oh, 3 non-humans? What? Whenever non-human Dinosaur. Human. Oh, soldiers! Right! That's a thing. Agent of Treachery. No thank you, good sir. Block. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, that was better than could have hoped for. Try the Agent of Treachery. Oh. I'm just gonna beef him up. It's like, Agent of Treachery me, will you? Yeah. We got a lot of land. Oh. Well, I reckon we should just keep it and see where it goes. I mean, we can get Paradise Druid, get a champion. Yeah. I reckon we can do well with this. Maybe. Blue-black. Never a good sign to start off with. Nope. That's a no-no. Take 2, get the Paradise Druid out. Are you gonna counter my Paradise Druid? Good thing we drew another one. Well then, here's another Paradise Druid. Good luck getting rid of it. It's got Hexproof. Although I feel like I know where I went wrong with that one, but it's fine. We'll still get the Setessan Champion out. He's going to steal 2 of my cards. Let the luck be with that you just pull 3 lands, please. 3 lands. That's not what we wanted. That means he's got something good. Of course. What did he auto pay? We get out. Because if he wants to board wipe, he has to get rid of his own thief, and I don't think he wants to do that. Although he does have Drown in the Lock. Eh. Come on, just get 3 lands. 3 lands. Please. Better than nothing. Boop. Well, we got a Dovin Veto the next time you try something. My Lurrus! How could you? I mean, does he have any? No. You wait. You wait. Come on. Lands. 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 I want to see 2 lands in there. And, bananas. Oh well. What do we got next? So we go all the glitters. We try to... We then go 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2. We need to get past a bit. I'd rather keep that Dovin Veto on. You said that we haven't actually... Okay. But it's not indestructible. Alright, we still got a Dovin's Veto, so if he tries anything, it's a big no-no. Well, he'll probably swing in with this thief, see what he can steal from me. I would like to mill him, I really would. But apparently my deck does not want to give it to me. Oh well. Mana, we got Paradise, we got Dovin. I think we should keep that. We're against Yorion! You know, I'm actually happy. I don't know if a lot of you have seen, basically with the ban list, they've also made a new ruling for Companion. You can't just play them from the sideboard, whatever the Companion place is. You have to pay 3 mana. I think it's on the 4th, the same... yeah, maybe. Well, with the Dovin, I can stop his board wipe. Although we got to get past 70 cards. If we do manage to get our mill, then fantastic. Because I would like to do that and just full on just get rid of his deck. But we got to see it first. What's he got? You can't target it. Hey, flip. Never mind. Go for the draw. Flip. More mana. Yeah. Wow, that was a bit... I don't wish to target your flib. If you want to lose it, lose it. I'm just going to keep coming at you. We are ready with the Dovin's Veto if we need to use it. Really, really want to see off. Oh, going in for the cycle. Kind of glad we've put in Dovin's Vetoes in this deck because it's definitely really helpful in this. Alright, so we'll just up the damage to 6 now. He thinks that's probably going to be there for his board wipe. But that's why we are running Dovin's Veto. How many times do I need to say it? I don't know. Destroy creature an opponent controls. Target opponent reveals their hand. Nope. That's a big old no. I'm not letting you exile my graveyard. Alright, Temple, give me something. More mana. Nope. Upside is with Alseid, even if he attacks, you can still sacrifice him to protect your creature. Alright. I'm not going to use the white mana to put it down. I'm going to make him fear that I've got another Dovin's Veto. Going in for the cycle. Can he do it? Can't even get the Brazen Borrow out because it can only block flyers. One upside. Is there a 3-mana board wipe? Not to my knowledge. Not on this rank of standard. No, I do not want to cost anything, because if he has the ability to... Okay. But, it can't block me. Okay. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sticking out this far. I have to say, this is definitely my riskiest deck ever. It's... Because, of course, I'm playing upon the Aurora side and trying, like, of course, it's still... I gotta buff my creatures. That's basically it. If I can buff up the Towering Wave Mystic and mill my opponent, then fantastic. And definitely the problem with today's decks was because of Ikoria. With the amount of cycling and just... It's definitely difficult to kick off, as you can see. It is a janky deck, that's for sure, on my end, but it's just a load of fun to play with, because if you do pull it off, it's so annoying to just watch a lot of your cards just go, and then you've got to worry about these little creatures that all of a sudden just go bing. But it's a risky deck, but it was a fun deck at the end. I have to say, you definitely got to try it out. Like, the deck list is going to be down in the description below. Please, by all means, give it a go on this one. I don't think I can really update it to... There's not really a lot to do with it. I mean, I'm definitely going to be trying in the future some more mill decks. But you'll have to see. But thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you did like everything you saw today, please give us a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.